Do you ever feel like you're eating healthy, but the scale just will not budge? Or maybe you're trying to gain weight, but it feels like a constant uphill battle. Understanding your maintenance calories is the key to unlocking your weight goals. I'm going to show you where to start by showing you the easiest and fastest possible way to calculate your maintenance calories. Simply multiply your body weight by the value of 15. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Dakota, and this channel allows me to share my experience and questions I get working as an exercise physiologist and strength coach. Like many of you, I used to struggle with finding the right balance in my diet. It took a lot of trial and error, but through years of personal experience and research, I've learned how to effectively manage my weight by understanding my maintenance calories. In this video, we'll explain exactly what maintenance calories are, why they're so important, and how to calculate them accurately. I'll also give you actionable strategies to adjust your intake based on your individual needs and your goals. It's a strategy that I have both applied to myself and for my clients. Simply put, maintenance calories are the number of calories you must consume daily to maintain your current weight. It's the perfect balance point where you're neither gaining nor losing weight. Knowing your maintenance is important, whether your goal is weight loss, weight gain, or simply maintenance. It's the foundation for building any successful nutrition plan. But imagine and think of your body as a bank account regarding energy needs. The calories you eat are like cash deposits, and the calories that you burn through activity are like withdrawals. Maintenance calories are like your account balance. If you consistently deposit the same amount that you withdraw, your balance stays the same, which doesn't create a deficit or a surplus in cash. In terms of your body though, you maintain your weight. Now, to reduce your bank balance, you need to withdraw more than you deposit. This would mean you are eating fewer calories than you burn, causing weight loss. To increase your balance, you need to deposit more than you withdraw. This would mean you are eating more calories than you burn, causing weight gain. Knowing your maintenance calories is like knowing your account balance and how to budget for rent, groceries, and utilities. It helps you track your spending and saving to reach your financial goal or weight goal in regards to your body. So what are your weight goals? Do you want to lose weight, gain weight, or maintain it? Understanding your maintenance calories is the first step to achieving any of these. I'm going to show you where to start by showing you the easiest and fastest possible way to calculate your maintenance calories. However, I would like to mention that there is something to be said about the easier method I'm showing you in this video. Although it's not the most accurate, it is the lowest barrier to getting started. And you can just use the tips I'll mention later in the video for monitoring your progress and adjusting the result of the calculation. So let's rip the band-aid off and tell you already. Simply multiply your body weight by the value of 15. For example, if you weigh 190 pounds, your estimated calories would be 2,850 calories every single day. This is definitely a starting point because it doesn't take into account your daily activity level or your current physical composition, which are two very big contributors to energy expenditure and needs. So we'll need some real world data for adjusting, and I'll mention what that is later. However, where did this value of 15 even come from for finding maintenance calories? It feels really obscure, it feels very random, and honestly, it feels made up. Well, according to this blog published by Harvard earlier this year in April, or at least it was updated in April, multiplying your current weight by 15 is roughly the calories needed for every pound of body weight to maintain your current weight if you are moderately active. Okay, so the multiply by 15 rule aims to provide a rough estimate that accounts for various generalized data for moderately active people. Okay, let's roll with that. Okay, my take on the multiply by 15 rule is it is a simplification and doesn't really consider individual differences in body composition. Muscle burns more calories than fat, even at rest. Age, calorie needs generally decrease as we get older. And genetics, individual metabolism can honestly vary from person to person. So to be honest, I really searched and hunted for the study where this multiply by 15 rule came about, but I didn't have any luck. The Harvard article didn't list any references or any other source linked back to the Harvard article, and no official publications are actually found, at least from me, of just demystifying this multiply by 15 rule. The only thing I know about this is that I've heard of it through professional and educational experience. It's mentioned in textbooks, professors have said something about it before, and peers around me have used it. Additionally, if you put it up against super complex formulas like the Mifflin-St. Jeor formula, if I even said that right, it's about the same, which is pretty cool. There is a marginal error, but it at least gives us a guiding point and a starting point that's super easy. While the multiply by 15 rule can be a helpful starting point, it's important to pay attention to your body and adjust your calorie intake as needed. If you're not losing or gaining weight, you're likely consuming the right amount of calories to maintain your current weight. What if your body weight is doing the opposite though, that you want it to? Meaning you're gaining when you want to lose weight or vice versa. We need to start monitoring progress by collecting real world data. So here's your plan for the next few weeks to find your maintenance calories if that's something that you want, which I hope it's something that you want because you clicked on this video and you've watched it to this point. So let me just go and give you the steps. Step number 1 is start tracking your weight for at least 3 weeks while consistently eating the estimated maintenance calories you got from multiply by 15 rule. Step 2 is monitor the trend. Is your weight going up? You should reduce your calorie intake. Is your weight going down? You should increase your daily calories. When adjusting your calorie intake, we'll adjust it by 250 to 500 calories. We should always try to make small adjustments over time, nothing huge. Step 3, once you change your calories, stay consistent for about 1.5 to 2 weeks, and then update your trend to see if your body weight is leveling out. The 4th and final step is to take note of your average caloric intake over the last couple of weeks when your body has remained about the same. If I went too fast and you didn't quite get that, hit the J key on your keyboard at least 3 or 4 times to rewatch that. And if you didn't know, if you hit the J key, it goes back about 10 seconds. Fun fact about YouTube. Final thoughts in the take home before you leave me is your maintenance calories are never set in stone, so you might need to repeat that process of finding your calories over time, again and again. Our lives really change, and we adapt to new schedules, which causes a change in activity level, stress, and sleeping patterns, all influencing our caloric needs, and it requires a bit of experimenting and consistent monitoring, sometimes going back to the drawing board, just to revise and make sure that we're consuming the right amount of calories. But the payoff is huge in seeing the fitness results that you want. So if you've got any questions about calories, leave them in the comments. I'll personally answer all of them the best that I can. And while you're leaving a comment though, check out the link in the description for our community, the Iron Project. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.